of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to the home of the Penn State Nittany Lions, Beaver Stadium in State College, Pennsylvania. As we'll see the number 20 team in the country, the Delaware Blue Hens, taking on another team from the Big Ten, the Penn State Nittany Lions. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Nittany Lions will kick it away to start us off. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Delaware's offense will start this game off. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off the defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Got it in the middle. It's Willihan. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on second down. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. And the Blue Hens are flying down the field. They'll ride the hot hand. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. The Blue Hens come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Landry. Makes the catch. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, second and 7. After the short completion, let's see if they go back to the air. To the air on second down. Caught over the middle, it's Willihan. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Calls his own number.
And this offense has got it all working, right? It's just been tough. This defense is on heels, can't figure it out. A bunch of plays in a row now, a bunch of success. This offense is doing what they want to do, how they want to do it. The defense is going to need to do something different to try to mix up this rate.
Powers forward, but stopped after a pickup of 2 to the 24. Finding an escape route. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. These old girders are lacking on third down here at Beaver Stadium. From the gun, wants to pass. Complete, out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Looking for a push on fourth down. And he gets it inside the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9 where it'll be first and goal. This defense needing this energy from the crowd in a goal-to-go situation. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Now second and goal and right in the teeth of this noise. The run up the middle looking for the score. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Now on fourth down, here comes the field goal team. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. That is no good. And the score will stay right where it is after that miss. So Penn State's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And it was a collection of highlight reel plays time after time last week. He'd love to do that again, David.
Oh, there's no doubt. He showed you he's capable. He showed you the big play ability, and he can make those big plays for this offense. And I think the offense is going to continue to look for him. Like, he is that guy outside that they can trust. Interesting to see, Jesse, the wrinkles off of the way they used him, and if he's going to continue to be the focal point of this offense.
I think he should continue to be the focal point, but I do think they have to move him around. You got to show some different looks, some different formations, get him in motion, stack releases, find him some access. Because there's no doubt this guy can run routes, he can catch the football, and he's dangerous after he has the football. So let's see some added wrinkles in what this offense and how they take the next step.
Intercepted, big play, stops the drive.
Sometimes the quarterback puts that zip on it and you can hear it, and sometimes he uses the lob wedge where it takes a little time to get there. That time he used the lob wedge and the defender came in and made the interception. Big play for this defense early.
Guys, the Delaware offense going back to work. A bit frustrating to miss that short field goal the last time they had it, but this time around, see if they can redeem themselves. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. Leaves it with the back. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. On first down from the 13-yard line. They'll keep it on the ground to the right. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Takes a hit as he fires. Touchdown, Delaware! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
That is tremendous toughness there by the quarterback because he knew he was going to get drilled. He hung tough in the pocket and delivered a strike for the touchdown.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the ACC. Louisville has the lead right now, but it's not like Lamar Jackson is under center out there today, which might explain why this one is so close. They are up by 7 over USF.
He wastes no time and comes out throwing.
We'll circle back if anything changes in this big-time ACC matchup. Guys?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. The give to the running back from the shotgun. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. We've come to the end of the period. It's Delaware holding the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. Well, this offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He finds a soft spot in the middle. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. Grabbed over the middle. It's Gibbs. Good pick up, a little bit short of the sticks. The Nittany Lions with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Trying play action. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Turns it on down the left side. Gets it done with that huge interception return. Look, a lot of time left. There's a little bit of distance right now being put on the scoreboard.
There is, but it's so awesome when you're a defense and you study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for, and then you jump the route and you make the plays and you just go get in that end zone. It is so beautiful.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Bringing the heat. It's caught. On the move at the 30. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
And the Nittany Lions with the 1st and 10. Wide open downfield. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. Gonna look downfield again. Trying to make magic with his feet. Turning it on. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. The Nittany Lions trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. If you're able to move the ball in a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing. For this offense now moving forward in this game, that last drive is going to pay a big difference.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Okay, guys, here comes the Delaware offense onto the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Looking for room at the 40. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. To the ground. He's got it again.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Looking to pass. It's Landry. Quickly to the tight end. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark. The decibel meter's about to explode. One of the great environments. Wide out level noise. Punch it out of the air. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. And the Blue Hens have their offense in high gear. Looking to throw on first down. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They're going to run it. Gets it past the marker. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Blue Hens pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Defense holds their ground, pickup of a yard. It's at the 26. Power football with the run. Stop is made, but he picks up 4 yards down to the 21-yard line. And the Blue Hens come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Throws for the tight end. Touchdown, Blue Hens! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Forget about those tight ends, right? They come up and they block most of the time, and a lot of time near the line of scrimmage, and then occasionally offenses do a great job, get creative, find a way to get a good matchup for the tight end, and he does the rest and gets in for 6.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. And they finish things off with a 21-yard touchdown pass. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what...
And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And here's what I like about that, man. That feels like an instinctive play. Like this guy almost knew it was coming. You know, most of the time in a bootleg, they want to show you the run first, but he wasn't buying it, went right to the quarterback, saw it, and made the big sack.
They gave up the sack on first down. Now it's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. It's on target and complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The Nittany Lions line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. They bring the punter onto the field now. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Landry. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. Find the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Back open in the middle. They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. There he goes. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. The Blue Hens come to the line with a new set of downs. Wide receiver comes in motion. Right back to the well. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. Quickly out to the tight end. Brought down at the 31. It is a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Running back searching for a hole. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. 6th play of the drive coming up. Back to pass on 2nd down. The screen, and watch out. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Delaware. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. These two have spent plenty of time together. That was almost telepathic, David.
No doubt, and quarterbacks and wide receivers throw all off-season to get on the same page. You can see he hits him in stride. That's why he gets the touchdown.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Big Ten action right now, and wait till you see how things are playing out in this one, fellas. Illinois is trailing right now, but let's be honest. The program that turned out Jeff George should never be counted out of any game. They're trailing by 13 to Ohio State. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have Big Ten fans buzzing all week. Guys?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
And it's amazing that they're only trailing by a couple of points in this game because they've turned it over a couple times and they've been sacked a couple times right now. They have no rhythm on offense right now. You have got to give the defense tons of credit. They are dominating in the trenches. That's the big story so far.
Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Grabs it in the middle. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, after seeing that, sign me up for another 2 quarters there in Happy Valley. And this offense has been the story through 2 quarters, extending this lead and really dominating almost every aspect of this game. We're talking lethal efficiency from the O-line right on down to the skill position guys. Although I'd argue those big uglies up front are skilled players in their own right. With that said, let's send it back to the guys in State College, PA.
And the Blue Hens will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably score pretty quickly.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Fires to the big fella. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. The Nittany Lions will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. They'll leave it with him. Creates a little space. He's loose. The 20. Touchdown, Blue Hens! Once he got some room, it was over.
This offense looked unstoppable in the first half, lighting up the scoreboard, and it doesn't look much different here in the second half. They take their first drive of the 3rd quarter, march it down the field, and score. There is no end in sight for these guys.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. They couldn't draw up a drive better than that one. Just gashed him for the big play in the running game. 1 snap, 1 touchdown. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. Got it in the middle, it's Gibbs. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a 1st down. Working that left side. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. The Nittany Lions come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. To the air on first down. Dumps it off in the flats. Brings him down at the 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 15 and a first down for this offense. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. Gets it inside the 25, down to the 22-yard line with a pickup of 4. They'll go to work in the air on second down. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Ball's at the 22. Third and short coming. Can the defense force him to settle for a field goal? Oh, it's loose. And he was able to get back on top of his own fumble. They knock him down finally, but boy, he was trying to make something out of that, and he stopped short of the first down marker. On fourth down, looking for the completion. And it's swatted away. It's a turnover on downs. Tight end now in motion. Hands it off. Got the first down and still on his feet. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain.
And first down for the offense.
He'll do it himself. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Looking to throw, it's Landry. Using the quick game. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him short. He does not pick up the first down. Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up in the sky. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And a good solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. And the Nittany Lions can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Got the first down, looking for more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Right on target this time. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
First down, Penn State.
Wants to throw on first down. Safe completion on the screen. What tremendous vision to find the crease and explode through it. He's down to the 31. The Nittany Lions in a good spot here with second and short. The give to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. This is the type of play that decides games. Are you tough enough to convert third and short from the 30? He'll go to the sneak.
Third and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
The Nittany Lions with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. From the gun, they'll try the middle. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Ready to fire from the pistol.
First down, Penn State.
Off the play fake on first down. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it. Oh, will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. They go to the ground. Picked up maybe a yard. It's down at the 16. With the afraid they had a little extra time to dial something up this third down play. We've come to the end of the period. It's Delaware holding the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Firing to the right, complete. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. They spun that wheel of fortune on fourth down and come up bankrupt. Pressure coming. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. Offense has it at the 28 on first down. He'll pull it on the read. Oh, it's a fumble. He recovers the fumble, and he's still going. The Blue Hens trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air. It's Landry. Throws to the wideout. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Another incompletion on third down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Blue Hens will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark it down. Looking to throw on first down. Zings it complete to the right. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Nittany Lions can really attack on this second and short. Handoff from the gun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Nittany Lions are at the line looking to convert on third and short. They're going to go to the air on third and short. Fires to the tight end. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Looking downfield on first down. They've got the screen set up. Oh, he broke out another move. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. He wants to throw it again. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Fires into traffic, picked off. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
And how about that? That's the first INT for this guy. Like, he's gone all throughout this year, taking care of the football, making plays, really building trust with his offensive coordinator. First mistake. Hey, listen, put it behind you. You've had a great season so far, young man.
And now the Blue Hen offense onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Stopped behind the line of scrimmage, and that is a rare sight for this defense today against this guy. Wants to throw. It's Landry. They're setting up the screen. Nice move to keep running. They'll stop him just short of the first down marker on the screen. The Blue Hens really need to keep this drive alive on third down. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Caught close to the marker, it's Woollyhan. Now on first down from the 43-yard line.
Good enough for first down.
Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty.
Encroachment defense.
Defense couldn't quite hold its water, and it'll be 5 free yards for the O. They'll run it to the right. Breaks into the open. He's at the 20. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Delaware. They add on another one, and they're about to push their record to 5-1.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. Tennessee looks like a bunch of world beaters right now, marching all over the field like Smokey in the pregame. They're up by 33 over Washington.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. He'll loft one deep down the left side.
Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Now the play fake. Throws to the tight end. Finds a man in the middle. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Tight end finds a soft spot. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Give to the running back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. A little release to the back. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. And the Nittany Lions will punt it away on 4th down. Trying to play a little field position with that high punt. And the returner goes down. Guys, the Blue Hen offense going to work. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. Working well behind the sticks on second down. He'll keep it himself. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. Rides the back and leaves it. Tough, hard-nosed running. He picks up 3, but stopped just short. It'll be 4th and 1. And the Blue Hens will punt this one away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Fair catch is signaled for and made. They'll mark it at the 12, and they'll start in a bit of a hole. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Here's the pressure. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Likely a lost cause, but they'll throw it again. Fires to the wideout. Complete downfield. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All three phases we saw just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you, put up a bunch of points, and win by a lot of points.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.